about, generally speaking, this is before COVID, understand this, how much I make daily, weekly, and how much money in net every single month in the Philippines. Boom. Hey everyone, so this is Gilsar Vergara. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing, dude. Hey everyone, so this is Gilsar Vergara. If you don't mind, I would love it if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel so it can constantly grow. But comment down below, for me, is more important. But liking also makes the channel grow bigger, makes a community get bigger, which I really appreciate. And that's somebody texting me. Just to give you a quick synopsis of what the channel is, my name is Gilsar Vergara, Filipino, born in Philippines, raised in America. On the channel, we talk about business, vlog a lot. I do some reviews from time to time. So if you like that type of thing, please subscribe and like the channel. I gotta do something about that light situation there, dude. But basically, I wanted to do a video on, many of you guys wonder, how much money do I make on my businesses in the Philippines? Okay, so I wrote this down like yesterday. Come on, dude. Yeah, that's fine as well. Just to lay out a plan for the channel going forward. And we gotta do something about this light, dude. I'm gonna try to blur everything on here around me. I'm not gonna try to move so I can blur that behind me, so. Okay, good. So, oh no, I moved. But pretty much like, segue. I'm looking at my shot right now. I want to really do like a LED light thing in the back there, show it up a little bit, do some stuff, whatever. But many people always wonder about how much money I make in the Philippines when it comes to my businesses. Very small businesses, nothing crazy. I will give you a list of the businesses that I have that are storefronts who have licenses and stuff like that, because I do deal in a lot of agricultural businesses that is just let's just say lending money out for properties and things like that, just to make money and things like that, and that are not really really capital intensive or business intensive. It's more like a quick investment, let it run for a little bit, and then do it that way. So I'm gonna take my notebook out. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a quick synopsis. Hopefully this video will just crack over 10 minutes because I don't want to let it go that far. But give me 1 second. There it is. Yes, wrote it down right there so you prove to you that I write all these things down. So the numbers I'm going to give you, I think I did a video like this before, but not as detailed as this right here. So I think the numbers I'm going to give you is pretty much gross. This is before paying out anyone, spending for my personal needs and things in the house. It's just gross. This is gross, not net. So take that into account. And then from there, this is something I hope will give you some type of value for you to want to try and potentially do better than me, which you probably will. I'm going to discuss what I do daily, which will then go into my weekly, and then we'll go into my monthly. So just to give you a synopsis of what I make every day, what I potentially make every week, and what I potentially make every month. Now, these are just estimates and what I have historically made throughout these businesses. And this is way before COVID, okay? This is before COVID, so please be patient with me because I have taken a dip because of COVID. So please keep that in mind. I'm going to focus on 4 of my businesses, which have remained to be the most consistent ones. So we have the pedicab, we have the convenience store, we have the calendarias, and we have the piggery. Okay, so because they historically have always given me constant revenue over the past some 10 years, some as little as like 2 or 3 years. So just bear with me, and then here are my numbers, okay? I'm gonna list them up here as to how much I make daily, weekly, and monthly. So my pedicab, on a regular day-to-day basis, I make 150 pesos. The convenience store, I historically have made between 3 to 5,000 pesos a day. The calendaria, as well, I make about 3 to 5,000 pesos a day. And the piggery, I usually get it quarterly. I get my funds quarterly, but I broke it down daily, 95 pesos and 21 centavos daily, if I were to break it down daily. That gives me a total of 6,245 and 21 centavos up to 10,245 and 21 centavos. Now, for those of you Americans, in USD, that equates to about $124 and change, so $124.91, I believe, or 90 cents, up to $204.90. For those of you Europeans, that equates to about 114 euros, up to 187 euros. That is my daily. So let's look at what I make on the weekly. So on the weekly, the pedicab makes me about 1,050 pesos. The convenience store makes about 21,000 pesos up to 35,000 pesos. The calendaria makes about around the same money, 21,000 pesos up to 35,000 pesos. And the piggery makes about 667 pesos if I were to break it down in a weekly thing. So that equates to about 43,716 and like 50 centavos up to 71,716 for you Americans is about $874 up to $1,434. And for you guys who are in Europe, that's 797 or 798 per week up to 1,309 per week. So let me move into my monthly. So monthly, the pedicab will earn me 4,200 pesos. The the convenience store makes me up to 84,000 pesos up to 120,000 pesos per month. The calendaria as well makes me 84,000 pesos up to 120,000 pesos per month. And the piggery per month makes me about 2,666 pesos per month. So on my monthly, that takes me to 174,000 pesos and 666 thousand pesos. Make sense? Whatever. Up to 286,866 pesos. I'll put it up here. There's a lot of thousands there. For you for you Americans, $3,497 up to $5,737. And for the Euro guys, that's about 3,191 euros up to 5,235. Oh boy, 5,235 euros. Man, a lot of numbers here. My mouth is getting a lot of exercise here.
What?
My weekly and my monthly. Now, a lot of those things, obviously your living expense, your operational expense is going to cut that because that's gross. I net about, generally speaking, this is before COVID, understand this. Generally speaking, I net about 20 to 25% profit from my businesses. So this is how much money I make in net every single month in the Philippines. Boom. And then from that, I take my living expenses out. Comment down below if you want me to break down my living expenses in the Philippines to really see what it takes to live a standardized Western life, if I can call it that. Every amenity that you in your place in Europe or in America, comment down below if you want me to break down a financial breakdown of that, like what it costs me to live in the Philippines. And what it costs me to pay my helpers in the Philippines and all the other things that I around my life to live the way I live in the Philippines. If you like this video, throw that thumbs up over there. Much better if you would consider subscribing to the channel. Comment down below with your comments or your whatever questions you want, because I can definitely try my best to help you as much as I can in the journey that I have gone through, transitioning to the Philippines, running businesses in the Philippines, and still living here in America, because that's something that's always a topic of contention, like as in, can you run a business in the Philippines while you stay in America? Which I'm living proof that you can. However, there's certain things you must take and you must do to make sure it's a smooth transition. I've gone through many of the mistakes. If I can help somebody mitigate all those mistakes, that's what I'm here for. And if the channel grows that way, good for the channel. Yeah, man. Take care. And